Ladies and gentlemen, thank you once again for tuning in to another episode of Generational Wrestling Podcast. As always, is yours truly, the 28-year-old piece of gold franchise, aka the showstopper, better known as the GOW's resident hood tribal chief. And with me, as always, I got my tag team partner, my brother, my family. He is the flyest in the room, Mr. 1, 2, 3. Pin that ass down, K Breezy, aka EC's resident Isaac Hayes King, too cold in the building, and we getting ready to do this AEW Rampage review show. We currently are in the midst of getting ready to start with the main event with Jay
We
Lethal.
sure is.
And
We
that
made
boy
it just
pretty
in
Ricky
time.
Starr.
Just in time.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But Tuco, man, it's your show, baby, man. Tell the people what's happening.
Man, well, what's happening is, man, Mark Henry's letting us know it's time for the main event. But before we get to the main event, we're gonna talk about Adam Cole versus Eva Uno. Adam Cole beat Eva Uno, but Adam Cole had a lot to say. And what he had to say was he ran through a whole bunch of names, and all those names were all the people that he beat. And I know I'm not on the screen yet. I'm coming. And what he had to say was that he beat all them, and it's time for him to get his respect. Like y'all gonna give that man his respect, and at one day soon, mark his words, Adam Cole will be AEW champion. Franchise, my man. Let's
Yeah.
kick this thing off, man. We got a main event to talk to. We got Jay Lethal versus Ricky Starks. But let's go ahead and talk about this Adam Cole, man. What's on your head, man?
Yo, so Adam Cole, first of all, Adam Cole, he came out and made quick work of that boy Eva Uno. But I like what he
Very
said
quick one.
after the fact. I like what he said after the fact because my boy Adam Cole, man, he came out, he talked that talk. And you know what, man? Bump that, man. He talked his shit because you know what? When Adam Cole first came to AEW, they're like, oh, why they got Adam Cole fighting mid carders? Why they got Adam Cole fighting up and comers? Why they got Adam Cole fighting no names? And then Adam Cole had to make it be known. Hey, yo. No matter what company I'm in, no matter what territory, no matter what brand, no matter what faction, no matter what nothing that's got to do with Adam Cole. I've been around the world winning championships for years, homie. I've been whooping ass for years, homie. I'm one of the biggest superstars, not only in AEW in the whole entire world. So put some respect on my name and fear no more. No matter where I go, Adam Cole always steals the show, and I will be AEW World Champion. So I like that because Adam Cole had to put people on notice. Yeah, I can come out here and I could be the face of the company. Yeah, I can come out here and win tag teams. Yeah, I can come out here and do the solo thing. I could be in the group, or I could do a little mid card, sideshow Bob shit. But at the end of the day, that you ever forget is Adam motherfucking Cole, baby.
Bye bye. All right, man. We get a promo from our girl Jade Cargill, man. She's letting it be known
Yeah.
she is that bitch, and she will be on that bitch's show to continue her winning streak of whooping ass, and while she's looking green while she's getting that money. Other than that, man, we got Sammy Guevara versus Isaiah Cassidy. Now, again, I don't know why, man. Sometimes these guys in singles matches seem to be a little bit better than their tag team matches. I don't know
Yep.
if the formula for them in the tag team matches is just for them to be awkward or off. I don't know, but Isaiah Cassidy, man, was pretty good here. He held his own. He held his own. Of course, Sammy did his thing. Of course, you have Matt Hardy and what's the other guy name? His partner. It's Cassidy and
Mark Quinn.
Mark Quinn.
Mark Quinn.
They were doing their little foolishness on the outside, and man, I tell you one thing. One thing I did notice during this match, even when Andrade came out to try to help with the distraction, Sammy ended up picking up the victory anyway.
Mm-hmm.
But when it got time for them to come in the ring and to kind of want to jump Sammy Guevara, I noticed Chris Jericho took his sweet ass time getting off the microphone.
Yeah.
And it's like, damn, Chris. Man, wait a minute. As soon as one or two got in the ring, I expected you to be up off that microphone and having done that rant. I thought maybe
Right.
Proud or Powerful was gonna come out and do something, but it was like it was Darby Allin instead, and that was cool because now you kind of you giving us the potential of finally a really great a new better competitor for Sammy Guevara's TNT championship, and that's the former TNT champion Darby Allin. So that right there in that match, and we've seen these two fight before. that right there in itself is, it's going to be a really good match. But
Right.
Franchise, with that being said, man, what were your thoughts on the match and what happened afterwards?
Dude, yeah, like you said, it was a good match or whatever. Sammy Guevara, he's still wearing the effects and the war wounds of that hellacious ladder match here at AEW Dynamite Beach Break in the great city of 216 itself, man, Cleveland,
Two
the
one
land. Fuck what a
six,
hater got to say. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. We out here.
man.
But nah, man, Sammy, he did the damn thing, came out with both titles, proving he is indeed the undisputed AEW TNT champion. But yeah, I noticed that too. I noticed that. I noticed that, Chris. I'm like, damn, Chris. I know you're getting older, big dog, but I seen you move your feet a little quicker than what you're doing, man. I mean, and then it was crazy too, because at the beginning he was like, yeah, Sammy Guevara, probably my closest friend or my only friend I got left, or something like that. And he said that Sammy was making his entrance during the match, and then to see him taking this time, I'm like, damn, Chris. Normally, even when the heels, when they buddies getting their ass whooped, gotta go, boom, throw the headset down, run down there, kick ass. Chris Jericho, like you say, my boy still kept talking. I'm like, Chris, that's your
I mean,
dog,
he
man, the
stood
safe
up and
guy.
he stood up and he raised up like, what's about that? What y'all about to do? What you mean? What you about to do, man? It's 301. We get your ass to the ring.
Yeah, that's
Hey,
what I'm
shit,
like, man.
man.
You don't sit there and wait for somebody to get their ass whooped, man. You go down there and you try to prevent it, and if you can't prevent it, man, you get
You
your ass with your partner.
you see you're commentating, dude. You see the ass whooping coming up, man. You've been in this business for years. You saw the beat down coming. You should have been
Yeah,
up and in the ring before the third man got in the ring. Like as soon as the third man got ready to get in the ring, you should have been sliding right in, and the other two should have slid right out. That would have solved that right there.
facts.
But it would have taken away from the moment of Darby Allin coming down, which would have set up the
Yeah,
potential of Darby versus Sammy for the TNT Championship. Which, if that's the direction they're going, I'm not mad about it. But the seeds are being planted because next week we know we're going to get the Inner Circle Town meeting next week.
mm-hmm.
We haven't seen these guys as a group in a while since they beat America's Top Team. And with the kind of rift they were having between Santana and Ortiz with Jericho and Eddie Kingston. See if Eddie Kingston comes back, maybe he'll, stir up the pot a little bit. But we're definitely going to get that next week. Moving on, man, we get Statlander. She's doing a promo on the back, and Layla Hirsch, man, just attacks her with a chair,
Legit,
then lays
baby.
her out. I mean, then lays her out with a knee shot with the chair, and
Yeah,
I'm like,
yeah,
man, now this is who you need to be. You need to be you need to be dangerous. You a small package, but you pack a lot of dynamite. And that's what you need to be right there, mama. You
yeah.
need to you need to be that ruthless. And I want to see this Layla Hirsch definitely moving forward. Franchise, man. Any thoughts? Any thoughts on that?
Yeah. I mean, really quick, of course, our favorite resident alien, boop. Every time I see her, man, it's a good day. The
Right, right.
women's division, man, it's slowly but surely they're shaping up some good rivalries, right? You're teasing the whole thing with Britt and Mercedes, Mercedes and Thunder Rosa. You got this whole thing with Layla Hirsch and Chris Statlander. We already know what Chris Statlander can do. Like I said, at one point we thought she might have been a world champion by now. But things happen. And then of course, legit Layla Hirsch, she's come in ever since she's come into AEW has been absolutely, and not even trying to be funny, no pun intended, legit, dude. Like she's come in and she, like, to me, got that little pit bull, like a little female Kurt Angle in her, man. So, to see these two, like you say, she's a shoe fighter. This is really what she does. So for her and her
Mm-hmm.
stature,
Yeah.
I don't need that soft shit. I need you to come, especially if
No.
somebody as strong and as powerful as Chris Statlander. I need you to
Right.
come in, strike first, hit hard, ask questions later. So like you said, that's what she did. She came in there, she bopped her ass, and now it's time to get it on.
Oh yeah, most definitely, most definitely. Next up, man, we got Mercedes Martinez going up against our
Yeah,
girl Thunder Rosa, and
yes, sir.
man, it wasn't bad. They really showed the animosity towards each other, which
Yeah,
I did like that about which was okay with the roughness and kind of just kind of the rough and not so preciseness about this match. I thought these two would kind of give me, but um,
right.
it made sense for, like I said, for the aggression that they had for each other. They went at each other. Uh, Thunder Rosa picked up the win once she got bopped upside the head with a with a pipe from underneath the
Yeah, you
ring.
put that very mildly.
Because that's what
You better say
happened.
like a little love tap. Boop, boop.
A little boop, and then she went down. I mean, it looked legit, but I'm just
Yeah.
saying, I mean, I gotta add my little flavor to it. But
Of course, of course.
but like I said, man, they really went at each other. I wouldn't mind seeing this again, um, especially now considering how this match ended. So
Yeah.
that's like now there's even more animosity. I hope it don't get too out of control. I like control frenzy. I can always
Mhm.
do control frenzy when it's done right, and I believe these two can do it right. Your thoughts, bro?
Man, you know what? Okay. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. You said it. You said it. You said it. I didn't want to admit it, but I will admit it. This match did not live up to my expectations. However, I'm
Hmm.
not going to sour on it because we know what Thunder Rosa could do. We know what Mercedes Martinez can do. And this could just be the appetizer setting this up for the entree. So you know what? Okay. I'd rather build up to it than have a really good first match and then they try to follow it and it sucks. So you know what? I'll take this. I'll build upon this. Baby steps. You got to crawl before you walk. And it seems like these two got a lot of crawling to do. But when they start walking,
I
they
don't even
gonna
think they got
run.
a lot. I don't even think they got a lot. I think they maybe just got a couple of more steps to take, and then boom, they off.
So basically, man, it's not like a pot of neck bone, is what you're saying.
Yeah, man, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. It'd be different if these were younger talent, kind of just starting out. But these are vets.
True,
These are vets in
true.
the game. The wait time should not be as long. I just don't want them to forget about it. Like
Yeah,
keep the momentum going. Like as long as they keep the momentum going, I think they can salvage it and really make it really into something. Like I say, I don't expect it to be perfect or anything, but man, two
yeah.
women going at it like that, that definitely changes up the monotony of what we're kind of used to. Some, not kind of used to, but that way that we always kind of get some women's matches. If you get what I'm saying.
Right, right. No,
All
no,
right,
no, no.
man. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No. You good? No, I was just agreeing with you. There is a sameness to a lot of the AEW's women's matches, how they're booked. I would agree.
Yeah, yeah. All right, man. So next week we're gonna get Pac. I'm sorry, not Pac. We're gonna get Hangman Page versus Lance Archer for the AEW Championship in a Texas Death Match. I'm sorry, we're gonna get Archer versus the Cowboy, the Millennial Cowboy. We're gonna get MJF. He's gonna talk. Of course, he's gonna talk his shit after beating CM Punk. Uh, you
Yeah,
know the way he did. And then, of course, like I said, we're going to get the Inner Circle Town Hall meeting. We're going to get Hook next week on Rampage. We're going to get quite a few other things, man, as, Dynamite and Rampage come up. Of course, they're going to be doing the Face of the Revolution qualifying match. Uh, and then, of course, Tony Khan has an announcement for next week. So I want to see where that leads to. But my guy, that is
yeah,
Rampage because right now we are at the main event. It is Ricky Starks versus Jay Lethal. It is for the FTW Championship, which again is not a legit championship, but the fact that Tony Khan made the FTW Championship the main event of his Rampage show shows
yeah,
something.
yeah,
Um, and I know a lot of people were down on it at first, but you know what? If this is the direction and the way that you display it, this works. The problem is you don't do it enough. And I think that's what
yeah,
loses the monotony of people really giving a damn about it. And I think if they made it feel important more, sure. And I don't know if that's due to Starks being injured or what, but I feel like whatever it is, they need to find. I'm gonna be honest, man. You need to put it on Hook. I'm just gonna be honest. At some point in
hey,
time, you give
yeah,
Hook,
yeah,
you give Hook a few more matches. And like,
yeah,
I didn't mention the QT Marshall promo. I forgot to write it down, but I remember it. But give him a few more matches with some veterans. Let him build himself a little bit more. Then have him feel like Starks don't represent the group well enough anymore. You know, he feel like he's better than him, and he beat Starks for the championship. And you can do it on a Rampage, man. You can have Starks and Starks and Starks. You can have Hook be, and come out. The crowd would eat that up. I think this crowd would really eat that up. But again, I'm not saying rush it to put on Hook. Just give it. You got a little minute. You know what I'm saying? Build them up. You know what I'm saying? I think if you can get the story to go. I mean, it's not too complicated. I mean, just not trying to say it's it's all like that, but just make it look respectable. I think you can really make a star out of Hook.
I mean, absolutely. And then of course, given the history, with Taz and his father and all, with Taz as his father, and what he's meant to wrestling, and of course, the history behind the FTW Championship. Then you got a guy like Hook who's legit. Or at least comes off as such. I mean, it's only right. And then, like you say, you kind of take it from being a secondary title. Because, Ricky Starks, he really hasn't done much with it. Not really necessarily his fault per se. But you could really add some legitimacy by having actual legacy champion like Hook. I mean, Hook, people love Hook. The dudes love Hook. The chicks love Hook. Who don't love Hook, man? Guess what? The youngest motherfucker on the roster. And every time you got a problem with an OG, who they gonna do? They gonna say send
WWE. The WWE lovers don't like Hook.
Oh, of course not. And I'm not gonna lie to you. That's gonna be my catchphrase for today. I'm not gonna lie, because I shall not lie. I'm gonna give you the St. Clair's honest truth. If Hook was in WWE, his ass would be the next Brother Runt, aka Spike Dudley. His ass would be his ass would be the fucking bull. His ass would be the little bull that used to be with El Torito. You remember him? Vince McMahon had Adam Rose people. Man. And Vince had Hook ass dancing around in the FTW singlet as part of fucking Adam Rose's little dance troupe and shit.
Damn, Dante Martin just came. I'm sorry, man. Dante Martin just came out of the crowd and just jumped on the rope and just out of the air and right onto Hobbs, man. That was a nice little move. I swear that boy, he is good. And Jay Lethal, he hit him with the cutter. Come on, cover him. What is he doing? It's like it's getting ready to the finish. Jay Lethal look like he's trying to go for the finish. And Ricky Starks, he reversed it. Oh, Jay reversed that. Reversed the kick. Kick to the midsection. Starks is going for it. Oh, Jay Lethal reverse. Roll up. He kicked out. Man. My bad, bro. The action got good. I seen Martin come off that right into it.
You see that?
Right into it.
He went, my boy
right into it.
Yeah. My boy got
he went weed. He went weed. Yeah. He went weed face first to the mat.
Big weed.
Big weed bow.
Big weed, man. You already know
bow. You got to add the bow to that. Big weed bow. Because he smacked. He landed that. Like he
what that boy Mick Foley say? Bye bye. Yeah. Hey man, I just want to tell you again. I know we're a few days removed now, but again, man, congrats on your milestone, man. Happy birthday again, man. We got to cap off the birthday week, right?
Appreciate you, man.
You know what I'm saying? My guy. Yes, sir. Hey, man, it'll be 3 years, man, bro. In July, it'll be 3 years since we started thugging on this podcast, man. Whew.
Man, look here, brother. Look here, man. We ain't done yet. Yes, man. Sir. That's why I say, man, don't worry about it, man. We gonna get to the promised land, and when we get there, man, it's gonna be because of the people. It's gonna be because of the people. There will be no doubt we will not be at the promised land. We will not be where we want to be without the people, man.
Oh, so, shit. You gotta make sure to let that we got a special guest stopping through. Look at this special guest, man. We got Bish in the building.
Bish, what up, baby? Hey, man, you better go clock out, man, before you get in trouble, baby. Go get off that money. Go get off the clock, man. We don't want you in no trouble, brother. Man, what up, though, man?
I need you to relieve me tomorrow, bro. What's
Man, what's gang,
good?
gang, gang, gang? What's good with you, man? But yeah, nah, man, good show, good night. The match was cool.
Yeah,
Between Starks and Lethal. You could definitely see, the little history there, man. Those guys work well together. I got a question, man, and
talk to me.
I'm kind of curious, man. Jay Lethal. I know when he came
Yeah.
in, we had big thoughts and big plans for him. What do you really see for Jay Lethal in AEW, man?
What do I really see? All right, bro. If you want me to keep it all the way funky fresh with you, my guy,
Man,
I
come on
shall.
now. Real talk for real fans. You
I
know what it
shall.
is. You know what it is.
I don't want to get too presumptuous, but I think the writing is on the wall. I think a lot of people, including myself, thought that Jay Lethal was gonna get like this massive, massive push. If
Mhm.
I'm being all the way honest, I believe he's going to get the Christian treatment. And I don't mean no disrespect, but what I mean by that is you get a guy who's made a name all over the world, a guy who's got 20 plus years in the game, a guy who's not a young guy, but not really an old guy, but somebody who you're not just going to have going over everybody. I feel he's going to be like an SCM Punk role, to a lesser degree. I feel like Jay Lethal is going to be that special attraction. He's going to be that guy where when you need a special match, and you got either somebody you're trying to establish or somebody that's on their way, I think Jay Lethal is going to be that guy. He may get a win, he might not get a win, but he's going to be that guy that they use, man, to help build this company. I mean, just like Punk. Punk came in. Punk hasn't, he didn't jump in right away and have just great matches. They put him with a bunch of the mid guys, and then it ended with him and MJF. I think you're going to slowly
Well,
get that with
he
Jay.
started off with Darby Allin. I mean, he's not. You got to say he
Well, well,
started
well,
off
well,
pretty.
well,
He started off
well, that
extremely hot.
that's
He
true.
came in and went
That's
for
true.
Darby Allin, and the crowd went. Everybody went nuts because they're like, "Yo, did he just say Darby? That dude? Okay." And we already know how we feel
Yeah.
about Darby Allin. So and even though it was a good match. It wasn't
Mhm.
his best match, but it was a good match, and it was his first match back, and you saw that. But yeah, that was that was like, yeah, I'm back, and Darby Allen. Oh shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so the first match, but after that, yeah, it fizzled out. It fizzled
But
out a lot.
but I will say this though. I will say my feelings will be hurt if my guy don't get at least one title shot. AEW title shot. Like I at least want to see my man get one run. It ain't got to be a long run,
Ah,
but and I know it's probably not gonna happen, but I figure, hell, I mean, y'all made at least some type of exception with Christian. Y'all is at least able to get his ass the Impact Championship. And we understand the history with Impact, but it's like, I mean, I'm just like, I just don't want him to come to AEW and he just don't get nothing out of it. But if that's his thing, if that's what he signed on to do, then by all means, man, if you like it, I love it. But I did think there was gonna be a little bit more of an emphasis behind Jay Lethal, as opposed to him necessarily playing. I don't want to say second fiddle, but you get it.
a half fiddle. Um,
Yeah, yeah. He's a fid.
he's a fid. All right, man. Well, yo, man, we got our shows in. We talk with the people.
Yeah.
We got a few surprises.
Chill. Woo!
For the first show, none of them was
God is
really
good.
well. One was satisfying, but it was satisfying because what they said earlier made me think, oh my god, and I'm talking about the decision of who Ronda was going to fight. Goldberg coming
Yeah.
back. Well, honestly, I had kind of heard and
Boo.
saw that there was a good chance that he was going to come back and fight Roman, or he was going to come back in some capacity. But the thoughts were that he would come out and challenge Roman on SmackDown, since Brock is in the Elimination Chamber match at Saudi Arabia for the WWE Championship. You know, they feel we got to take Roman. So of course like as we said earlier, we need to find an old guy that the Prince is a big fan of to go up against Roman. and they got their own guys. So they got Goldberg, man. Then
yeah.
that's what happened with that. And then Rampage came on. Adam Cole let the world be known. You gonna give him his damn respect. You gonna give
Yeah.
him his damn respect. And then we watched a pretty good main event. And with that being said, man, I can't wait to what's this, Friday? We got no pay-per-view,
Yes,
so we got
sir.
a couple of days off. Well, we're gonna see y'all Monday, man. We're
Yeah.
gonna shoot from the hip on Monday, man. You know, talk about whatever happens over the weekend news, something's gonna happen. So we gotta talk about it, man, and get ready for man, what's coming up next? Elimination Chamber. Wow, damn.
Yeah.
In 2 weeks
Yeah. Yeah.
on a
2
Thursday.
weeks on a
Damn.
Thursday.
Okay.
And Saudi Arabia.
At 12 noon. 12 noon on a Thursday.
Yeah,
Yeah.
buddy.
Okay. Maybe we'll rank
Is
the.
that All-Star week?
That is. It's not this week. It's not going to be next week. All Star Weekend is the. I think it is.
Hmm.
I think it is. I think it is the weekend of All Star Weekend. But it'll be that Thursday before everything starts. So yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
All
well,
right,
anything.
man. Well,
I'm sorry, we didn't mean to put a damper on anybody. Sorry
right.
about that like that.
You
Sorry.
see how we try to we try
Yeah,
to get up
it's like,
like,
damn, we
yeah,
really thought
anyway.
about that. Like, damn, that sounds really disappointing. Sorry, didn't really mean to do that. It's late. I know y'all ready to get off. But other than that, man, yeah, man, we'll see y'all. We'll get ready for Elimination Chamber. We'll have something for y'all. Prior to that, for the chambers. But other than that, maybe we'll do something a little different. We gotta do something a little different. Uh, Other
Yeah.
than that, man, bro, I'll see you. Well, I'll see you at work tomorrow, but I'll see you Monday though, man.
With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I'm supposed to be on some bullshit. It's too late. Anyway, I ain't even gonna
Yeah,
do it. I
that's
ain't
too
even
late,
gonna
man. We're
do it.
gonna get off here,
Nah,
man. We
yeah, it's
we
too
we
late. It's too late.
I think I BS'd enough time.
God bless you. And ladies and gentlemen, thank you once again for tuning in to another episode of Generation of Wrestling Podcast. As always, is yours truly, the 28-year-old piece of gold. He is the host of all things AEW. That boy Ken Tuco. We'll see y'all in a few days. Until then, peace.